Well, that took a bit. Sorry that the video suddenly just ended in the previous one. For some reason, my foot had a spasm, and I kicked the entire desk, and my microphone came undone. So I guess this is another episode, but hey, it was already getting long already, so might as well show some final things in this world, and then we're gonna head off into exploring the next one. So there's something interesting I forgot to mention. And it mostly has to do with the overworld, which we'll explore mostly in this episode. This Wumba magic not need Globo next time. Bear change for free. Yeah, I figured. Okay, so first off, if we were to, we cannot teleport back to the kickball stadium lobby. Oh, we can. For some reason, I thought we couldn't. Wonder why. Which is weird because there are actually some teleporters you can't, teleportation spot you strictly cannot go to because of what you are currently transformed as. So, that one last thing, yeah, we're gonna need to grab that later. But the instant thing that you're probably thinking of is, oh, we need to go over here. And you're right, we could go over there, but there's one other place. Not there. For us to go. So, let's just quickly travel back through Balls' house and then for here, we definitely should have taken the fast travel. But while we're over here at the Red Jinjo house, we can barely grab the ledge. And then up here, Treble Clef. Treble Clef. View totals of Isle of Hags. 20 of 100. There isn't too many notes. I think they're all treble clefs, but the fact that there are in fact notes in the overworld, and the fact there are also levels in the overworld. There is a Mumbo and Humba Wumba spots in the overworld as well. Which each give you different things. But let's go up here now that we have Grip Grab. There is nothing. The reason why there is nothing is because in the original version of Banjo-Kazooie, they could not figure out a way to implement Stop and Swap. So they had actually put little N64 carts in hidden areas. I didn't know what touched my arm, so I freaked out. It was my hair. But when you actually like crack them open, they give you like they give you a few eggs. Same thing with the ice key. You can actually find the ice key in a certain spot in this game. What happens though is that since we already have the ice key and all the Stop and Swap stuff, what do you do with them? Before, there were 3 eggs. And each of those 3 eggs would then be brought down here to be hatched. Again, because I've already played through this game to nearly 100%, there isn't actually anything for us to do here when it comes to the when it comes to the Stop and Schwab eggs. And it's mostly because, for some reason, they thought it would be interesting for you to not do it a second time. Magic Lobo creatures are usually found near Mumbo Jumbo and Humbo Wumba. Thanks. So here we are. Second part of Isle of Hag, third part of Isle of Hag, the Plateau. Technically, fourth part, but that's, There was a Jindo and a here, but we can't break those type of rocks yet. Now's the time for you to learn shooting eggs that crackle and burn. A brand new egg you have acquired. Now let's tell you how they're fired. Tap the bumpers to get eggs on view. Tap it again until it's right for you. So, if you tap the bumpers, you can then select the eggs, which is kind of neat. Let's grab... and a hidden honeycomb. Go to totals. View totals. There is only one in the overworld, and it's that one right there. There are four moves for us to learn, and they're each eggs in the overworld. Hi there, Big Bear. I'm Honeybee, mistress of the honey. Aw, why couldn't you be mistress of the Jiggies instead? Because that would have made your quest too easy. However, I can grant you some extra energy units in return for empty honeycombs. I suppose that's better than nothing. Don't be so rude, Kazooie. Oh, sorry, Wasp Lady. I'm Honeybee. A bee, not a wasp. Right you are, Hornet Girl. You have enough honeycombs for 2 more units of energy. You want to trade? Yeah, sure. So basically it was like, it goes in prime numbers, so you need 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And because we had 4, we were able to get all those. We need 5 next. We need 10 Jiggies for this world. It is written that 4 Jiggies are required to open this door. Oh, I have 10 in all. You have enough Jiggies to attempt my challenge. Do you wish to warp to my sacred temple? Nope. But I will do that in a bit. But here's the thing. Oh, here's the silo for this area. It's the plateau. There are 2 ways out of this area. Over here by the split up pads, as we have been commonly frequented with, are these 2 pads. One with Banjo's face and one with Kazooie's face. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what you're supposed to do with those. Yeah, I know you're down there. So they just let us go up here because, I don't know. And here's the important reason that I had to wait before we went into this world. One, we're gonna activate the silo for a pine grove, whatever it's called. Check around the back, there's nothing. But then again, they already did the behind the back trick, so I would doubt if it worked a second time. I have very special spell, but it needs legendary Mega Globo. Let me guess, I bet there's only one of these Mega Globo things, and it's real hard to find. Bird correct, now go and find. You have not found it, so return when you do. One of these times there's going to be something in this pot. Today is not that day. We do not have that Mega Globo. The management accepts no responsibility for the thieving pickpocket that it employs within Witchy World. Anyone who rides all the quality attractions and survives is entitled to join the Witchy World Fan Club. Current club member 0. Witchy World Theme Park is currently closed due to the appalling safety record. Once the authorities have been bribed, we will reopen. Thank you. It is written that 8 Jiggies are required to open this door. Nope. Because I still have to get one more thing down here. There's another one of those, another one of those kazooie things. But it's clear that the that past it is where the Hag 1 went, so we're gonna have to go there eventually. Okay, here we go. For blasting things these eggs were made, don't stand close when fire a grenade. When you fire a grenade. That'll be all. Dismissed. Not yet. Regular eggs. You have a lot more of them. They can be fired out faster than all the other ones, technically. Fire eggs light things on fire and will be made completely useless once we get that transformation. Grenade eggs do this. They cause an explosion that will actually hurt you if you are a little bit too close to where you shoot it. It is useful for breaking things that are a little bit tougher than most. So we now have regular, but more abundant. We have fire, and we have explosion. With all those eggs, we can technically go into the next world. We do not have the necessary things to go forward, because both of the other paths are closed off from us. The only Jiggy left in this world requires us to go into another world to get. So we might as well do this in the next episode. See you guys then.